Hey, cool mamas, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sheila. Happy Tuesday. I hope that you're having an amazing day so far if you're watching this on a Tuesday. I'm out here in my favorite place on the porch. Before I got on to record, I was reading a book. And like I said yesterday, I was going to take some time for myself today to just do self-care. Have I done that besides reading? No, I have not. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I want to be completely honest with you. When I got off of work, I immediately thought of what I needed to get done before the school year starts. So I went into my son's room and I started separating their clothes. First of all, they know how to do this stuff, but I was just trying to do a thorough investigation of what they had, what they did not have, and get some stuff washed that, if we honest, them clothes been sitting there for about a month. Like winter stuff that hadn't been put away. Don't judge me. After this school year ended, last school year ended, which was the end of the school year for me too, I went into a mode of trying to do nothing as much as possible beyond like a regular cleaning and stuff like that. And my boys wash their own clothes, so they can get backed up on washing and me not realizing that it's so much that they hadn't washed, that when I went in there, I'm like, oh, okay, this needs to be tackled. But I forgot that I told myself that today would be a self-care day. So how we fix that is we write it down on our calendar. That's not what I came on here to talk to you about today. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. And I will make sure that we will circle back and talk about this schedule and self-care. But today I want to talk to you about the different seasons of motherhood. They are so different. Every season is different. I am in different seasons right now. I have a college son, a son who is in college. I have a son who is at the end of high school, about to enter college soon, and I have a middle schooler. And those ages come with different situations. And one thing I can say is, because I have two older children and they were having the same phases, like close to each other, so I have a lot of experience in like when they go into puberty, even though every child is different. But when they go into puberty, when, just certain things start changing. And I can use the skills and the things that I learned with them and hopefully apply it to my now 11-year-old. But one thing about the seasons of motherhood is there's a certain amount that you cannot prepare for. And I just want to talk about what got me through the different seasons of motherhood so far, because there are so many more to go. I think about how during the pandemic in 2020, my youngest son had just entered kindergarten. Oh, what a time. Oh, what a time. The saying that says, the days are long, the years are short. When I look back on the fact that was 6 years ago and he is now entering 6th grade, that blows my mind, because during that time, I thought I was going to lose it. It being online school and me having to make sure that this child is on task. I was talking about this with one of my best friends today, and it was just crazy how difficult that season was. My son is already, I want to be careful how I say this. He can be a bit stubborn sometimes. Let's just say that. Because, love my baby, but he can be a bit stubborn sometimes. And it has always been like that. He wants to do what he wants to do, how he wants to do it. Like most children do, but then there are those children who they got it in a way that you haven't seen before. And he's that kid. He's definitely getting better with time as he gets older. But during the pandemic, it was the start of kindergarten. I was not, in my head, kindergarten was going to be, I sent him to a building like I did his brothers. Everything was going to be great. He's going to learn. He's going to do all the things. I support him along the way. Cool. No. That is not how it went. And if you had a baby, a 5-year-old, 6-year-old in kindergarten in 2020, you already know. You already understand what I'm talking about. I know our children are different, but that time was difficult. And during that time, those days were long. I had a split schedule. I worked a little bit in the morning. I had a big gap during the day so that I can be with him and make sure that he's on task. And then I went back and worked until about 8 o'clock p.m. I think from like 3 to 8 or something like that. Man, that was tough. And I was stressed out, a different type of stressed out. On top of my other 2 children being on online school, I have my middle son, he was in 5th grade. And then my oldest son, he was in the last grade of middle school, 8th grade. So it was, it was just a season that I just thought would never end. But let me tell you how I got through that season and how I get through every season of motherhood, because there are so many. Prayer. I prayed. I journaled. I talked it out. But prayer, and I will say that praying in the midst of what is happening, when it is happening, has changed the game for me since I started doing it. There would be times in motherhood earlier on where I didn't start praying about stuff until I was like completely stressed out by it. But during the pandemic, when I was going through that with my son, because I felt like I was in school too, like, let's be honest, I felt like I was in kindergarten all over again, but it just looked completely different. But those times were stressful in the moment, but I would have to pray and ask the Lord to help me through. Help me to give my son what he needs in this moment. Help me to be patient. There was a stark difference between when I prayed and when I did not pray. But we got through it. And so 1st grade, he went into the building. Oh my goodness. Even though it was scary because, we were still dealing with COVID. And the children were wearing masks in the building and everything. It was just a scary, scary time. However, we got through it. And thinking about during that time also, my middle son was going through puberty. My oldest son, heck, he was in puberty too, with the attitudes and the transitions and all of the things that happens. It was a lot, but prayer was the thing that got me through, and community. I did a lot of Keep Your Cool Mama episodes during that time. I do remember, I'm pretty sure. And I talked about what I was going through with my friends. I talked about it with my sister and my mom. But we got through it. So if you're in a tough season of motherhood, reach out to your people. Don't do this alone. Talk to the Lord consistently. Ask him for the wisdom and the strategy to do what it is that you need to do in the current moment. Those seasons of puberty, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought puberty with boys was going to be a little easier. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I was really wrong. And it was different between both boys. Like, Malik and Marquise were completely different when it came into their years of puberty. But it was challenging for both of them, but we got through it. And we got through it with talking to each other and being open and honest. Prayer, prayer, prayer. Journaling. When I go back and look at the journals, man, I felt like I was not going to get through those seasons, but I did. And even when you have a partner, even when you have a husband, somebody who is helping you to raise these children, it's just different when you're a mother. It's just different. And I just want you to know that it's okay if it feels defeating sometimes. It's okay if it feels like you feel like you're failing sometimes, because those times are going to come. Those feelings are going to come. That is not uncommon. You're not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. It's just raising children is hard. And raising children as a mother is even more challenging. But God did not give you those kids for you to do it and figure it out, what mothering looks like and how to do it without pulling all of your hair out on your own. He did not give you those kids for you to do it on your own. He wants to help you. The Lord wants to help you. He has the answers. Those children that are challenging you in those seasons, He created them. He knows what you need to do. He knows what's going on in their minds. He knows what is the cause of their behavior. He knows what to do and how to do it. Like I always say in multiple videos, if I could get the words out, He has the strategy. God has a strategy. So don't feel like you're in this alone, because you're not. These current seasons that I'm in right now, they feel even more challenging because I'm in 3 different seasons. And they all need me in different ways. And me trying to figure out how to split myself in whatever way I need to split myself. And taking care of myself in the process. That's the most important thing, is take care of yourself in the process. Do not neglect yourself. It's actually the worst thing that you can do, is neglect yourself. Be aware of what you need. Be aware of who's got your back, who does not. Be aware of who you can talk to and who you cannot talk to. Be aware of those things, because it's important. You need your community. You need your tribe. You need prayer. You need support. And I totally understand when it just feels like, but I don't think anybody is going to understand. Try. The Lord knows that we need community. So He will put the people in your lives that can handle the frustration, handle the questions, handle the uncertainty that you're currently facing, whatever season of motherhood that you're in. Because I believe that happens in every season. I really do believe that the uncertainty and frustration and confusion and all of those things that come with motherhood, I think it happens in every phase, because it happened when I was a newborn, a mom of a newborn, a mom of a toddler, a mom of a young child, a mom of a teenager, young adult. Like, they all come with their challenges. So that's my encouragement for you today. I just wanted to talk really quick about the seasons of motherhood, because there are so many and it can get overwhelming sometimes. And I just wanted you to know that I understand, girl. We're in this together, but we're going to get through it. The days are long, the years are short. So appreciate the time that you have right now. But also acknowledge how you feel about it and talk it out. Get the help that you need, talk it out, and just know that God is with you and He loves you, and that there's nothing too big for Him. I love you so much. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.